Greetings, YouTubers. Long time no see. So, today's date is Wednesday, November 30th, 2016. It's been a long time since I posted a video, mainly because I've been busy working. Currently I'm working on several projects, getting several things done. I am currently getting ready to I've been putting funds away and stuff to get ready to go to Furlandia starting this next year. It'll be the first time I'm going to a convention. It gives me time to repair Dingo Dog and finish Mace Wind Tiger. As you saw in the test fitting footage from my other channel, John Dingo Dog, it didn't quite go so according to plan. I had issues with the shoulder straps. It happens to be probably the most complicated outfit I have ever had to put on. And it got so complicated, in fact, and it's embarrassing, that I actually had to go to a Star Wars forum to figure out how to put the damn thing on. I really wish people would have instructions with these things. I mean, holy shit. That is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm looking forward to the holidays. The holidays really are kind of the down in the dumper time for me. Been dealing with, my depression last year kicked in, which resulted in me going to a counselor for 5 months. And that really does affect you emotionally and mentally, because I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of that incident, which drove me to literally run down into downtown Kent and almost jump off a train bridge. It's not my most proudest moment, but I recently have had, a lot of good friends and family by my side, which has been very good and beneficial. I've been recently in Candid and a few other apps talking to people in my similar circumstance, and that's been helping me a lot and helping me address my issues and my shortcomings and things that have affected me in general. It's been interesting. It's been nice because I've been able to talk to people freely and openly and anonymously without having people be judgmental or crazy. As you saw in my previous videos on John Dingo Dog, I had my videos recently accommodated by another individual that inadvertently decided to remix my videos and gay bash me. And he did so in such a manner that was quite offensive to me. I want to at least thank Google and YouTube, because during this time, Google and YouTube did a nice thing and suspended his account, which was really nice. Then he decided to inadvertently try to go after me again on Twitter, and Twitter removed his account as well, because his little smart ass remark was, "Hey, you ready for round 2?" And I reported him, and I explained to Twitter, and I explained to them that this person had their account suspended on YouTube for gay bashing me, and then basically ended up with literally his coming to Twitter to gay bash me again. And they successfully suspended his account access again. Thank you so much to Twitter for that. And it's been really nice this holiday season. You know, I've had so much support from so many people. I went to Furball Strike, and I went to Furball Strike 25, and I had probably the greatest time I've had in a long time. It was such a wonderful event. It gave me a chance to give back to Furlife and to Kijani's group, and give back to them, and to give something back to the community. And so I assembled a nice little dishware set of 2 fox bowls, 2 fox plates, 2 fox cups. And I even bought some spares for myself, so I have something nice to remember it by. And I was really pleased with, how everything went. The event went well. I did finally get Bluesy Curl his lovely badge that I had drawn. It took me like 6 months to draw his head, minus the floof. I do apologize for that. Drawing floof is really, really tough. It's not easy, man. It is not easy at all. I was grateful to Gabriel for coming and saying hi to me. For people that weren't paying attention to Anthro Northwest, which is an event that's coming up here next year, Anthro Northwest basically was being targeted. And they were being targeted because of the fact that he's trying to make an event that's more educational and not a furry convention. And that created problems for people, and they complained and they started attacking the site. And that was not cool. It was really terrible. And so I defended it because honestly, we do need more furry based events in Seattle, and we need events that actually do focus on the artwork and the community aspect of things. Because what stinks is, there are a lot of conventions that have huge amounts of drug use and things like that. And I'm glad for the conventions that are around that do not permit that. And for all you conventions out there that have that in your rules and guidelines, I thank you for that because that really helps matters. And it's been interesting. It's been, so far an okay time for me. I'm relaxed, I'm calm. I'm excited about this next month because I got a lot of things on my plate that are going on that make me happy. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful month for me. I'm really thrilled. It has so far been really great. And fun. And so, thanks to everybody who has helped me out this year. From my mom to my 2 sisters, for keeping my secret away from my father. Thank you for that one. My mom, who helped me put a locking door on my room so that literally my dad doesn't walk in on anything that he shouldn't walk in on. And I'm really grateful for that. For her really understanding my need for my privacy and my need for my space and my need to be left alone and be me. And I like that a lot. And that's something that I could never, ever, 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 ever thank her enough for. And so that's kind of what's been going on. It's been nice having a support structure in place during all of this because it hasn't been easy for a lot of people. And it hasn't really been easy for me to come to terms with myself. And now that I have, I'm a much more happier person and a much more wiser person. And it's made me a greater person overall. And I mean, during my whole debacle this year, which occurred with my oldest friend calling the police on me, if it hadn't been for Furlife and meetup.com to honestly get me out of the funk I was in and the depression that I was going through with such great furries as Safyras and her group and Kijani's group and everybody there that is basically one big giant family that accepts everybody for who they are, I basically would have probably broken down at some point in time. And for that I am entirely grateful. I am also grateful to one other person recently that I've started talking to again in my life, and that is Michael. And I wanted to thank him for showing me I can be a strong person and tell the world, fuck you, and stand up for myself. See, if it hadn't been for Michael giving me the courage to tell my previous job to shove a stick and rotate, I basically wouldn't have been able to move on. See, I've dealt with a lot of crazy crap this last job I was at. And my new job may not be perfect, but at least it's a job. And I'm happy working with people that respect me for me and respect me for who I am. Where at my previous location, they didn't respect shit. They just wanted you to work. So I wanted to thank everybody for this because Michael taught me one of the greatest lessons ever, and that was to not give a shit, to not give a care what people think, to stand up for yourself, to be yourself as best as you possibly can. And I admit, we kind of had our differences, which made me emotional, sad, and depressed, to the point to where I curled up in a ball and started crying on my own bed, because he was right. He was honestly right that I didn't know shit. And I've never really enjoyed my life. Never been able to really enjoy myself. And he helped me in that so gratefully. That is one thing I will never forget. So happy holidays to you and your loved ones this holiday season. Please do not be afraid and enjoy your holiday. Goodbye.